Hey, have you ever stopped to think about the food you eat every single day? What if I told you some of those staples are actually doing some serious damage behind the scenes? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at some of the biggest culprits hiding right in your kitchen.
Now, this isn't just another boring list of don't eat this. Oh no, we are counting down the top 5 most dangerous foods you probably eat all the time. And let me tell you, number 5 is a real shocker. You're definitely going to want to stick around for that one.
Okay, let's get into it. The real issue we're talking about here is habit. It's about the stuff you're eating every single day. We're not here to talk about that one-off treat. No, this is about unmasking the culprits that sneak into your daily routine. So let's get this unhealthy countdown started. We're going to kick things off with a big one, a real common offender.
All right, coming in at number 1, deep fried snacks. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those amazing, crispy, golden brown samosas, bhajis, bondas. They're just so hard to say no to.
But why are they so bad for us? Well, it's way more than just the calories. The real problem is they're absolutely swimming in trans fats. And those fats, they're a direct line to a higher risk of heart disease, not to mention weight gain and sending your cholesterol through the roof. And here's the scary part. It's not like you eat one and drop dead. No, it's a slow burn. Eating them day after day slowly, quietly damages your heart over time. Okay, moving on to number 2 on our hit list, sugary drinks. And hold on, before you think this is just about sodas, think again. We're also talking about a lot of those packaged juices that are marketed as being healthy. The issue here is just the insane amount of sugar packed into one bottle. All that sugar puts you on the fast track for type 2 diabetes, and yeah, it causes fat gain. But you also know that feeling, right? That massive sugar rush followed by a complete and total energy crash? It's a roller coaster nobody needs.
Yeah, unlike the slow, creeping damage from fried foods, this stuff hits you instantly. One drink can send your blood sugar into a crazy spike, just like that.
All right, number 3. This one's a classic go-to for so many of us. Instant noodles. Yep, we're talking about those super quick, super easy Maggi-style noodle packets. So what's the deal with these? Well, it's a real double whammy. First off, the sodium levels are through the roof, which is terrible for your blood pressure. And on top of that, they're loaded with preservatives. All that stuff they put in to make them last forever on a shelf, your gut does not thank you for it.
Look, they're tasty, I get it. But again, it all comes back to how often you're eating them. Having one once in a blue moon, probably fine. But if it's your regular lunch, that's when it gets dangerous.
Coming in hot at number 4 is a giant of the junk food world, packaged snacks. You know the ones, potato chips, Kurkure, all that crunchy, salty stuff in a bag.
And here's what's really wild about these. Yeah, they've got artificial flavors and way too much salt, but there's something else going on. These things are literally engineered by food scientists to trick your brain. They're designed to make you bypass that little voice that says, hey, I'm full, which leads to overeating and can even get you hooked.
Just let that sink in. It's not about you having weak willpower. It's about billion-dollar companies using science to make you addicted to their product. It's absolutely mind-blowing when you think about it.
Okay, we've gone through 4 big ones, but we're at the final boss now. This is the one I promised would be a shocker. You ready?
And the number 5 most dangerous daily food is white bread. Yep, just plain old white bread, the kind millions of us use for our sandwiches every single day. I know what you're thinking. White bread? Seriously? It looks so harmless, right? It's not greasy or covered in fluorescent cheese dust. It feels like the most basic, innocent food out there.
But here's the twist. It doesn't matter what it looks like. What matters is what your body does with it. See, white bread is made from super refined flour that's been stripped of all the good stuff, like fiber and nutrients. So when you eat it, your body doesn't even see it as bread. It sees it as pure sugar.
That's right, that harmless-looking slice of bread is hitting your system and spiking your blood sugar just like a can of soda would. It might look harmless, but inside your body it acts just like sugar. So there you have it, the top 5 daily dangers. Now that you know, the big question is, what do you do about it? Let's talk about turning this knowledge into action. Let's run through it one last time. Fried snacks, heart disease. Sugary drinks, type 2 diabetes. Instant noodles, high blood pressure. Packaged junk food, addiction and obesity. And white bread, massive blood sugar spikes. That pretty much sums up the daily battle. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Look, The message isn't never eat a potato chip again. It's about breaking the daily habit. If you can stop eating these things every single day, you're doing yourself a massive favor and protecting your health for the long run. That's the real key.
So I want to leave you with a question. Take a hard look at that list. Which one of those is your daily go-to? And more importantly, what's one small change you're going to make, starting right now, to take back control of your health?